Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's good for you. My name is NHarmzWay, and this is MC Eternal, Mod in Minecraft. We are on day 65. This is episode A, and yesterday we left off doing some prep work for getting into ME systems. I was like, what were we working on yesterday? We were working on something, but for the life of me, I couldn't remember. All right, so the transfer from one system to the other is going to be kind of bad. Uh, I say that, but it doesn't have to be. It can be pretty quick, but it can be also pretty bad too. All right, so uh, one of the things we're going to need for for this to work for us is we're going to need an ME drive. So what I'm going to do is we don't need that up there. We already took care of that. So we're going to go through and show the things that we actually need. So we're going to need a controller, right? Bam. We're going to need an ME drive. Um, we're going to at some point want interfaces, but I'm not hunting for those right now. We've got the energy acceptor. I don't know about the vibration chamber. I do want an energy cell, but the one that I want is the dense energy cell. So we're going to want one of these, and I want this between our energy acceptor and our actual ME interface, whatever that ends up being. We're also going to need all of these cables, or all of these facades. I don't really want those. We're going to need drives, right? And I'm not sure which drives to use. I know Dyer likes using the 16K drives, and in my previous experience, I've used the... Holy cow, look at how many pages of these there were. In my previous experience, I've used the 64K drives. I don't know if one is better than the other. It's just a matter of which one actually... we're going to need one of these. We need one of these. I need one of these. We might need that. I don't know which one is better, if there is one that's better. Now see, I saw... What I didn't see was... There it is, 16K. Did I already put that up there? I did. 16K, 1K, 4K, 64K. I put the 64, I didn't put the 16 up there. So these ramp. It's 1K to 4K to 16 to 64. And then of course you've got them in the actual housing, which creates the discs, right? And then I think that's all we really need on our system for right now. At some point we're going to want the wireless receiver. We're going to want... we don't need a wireless booster. We're going to need some other things to get through this. I don't see the security terminal. There it is. At some point we're going to need the security terminal in order to link this to our system. So let's start with right here. Pure Fluix, Engineering, and Skystone block. We should have all of that in our system. What did I do with the Skystone? Really? I could have sworn that I had something that was dedicated just to Skystone. Well, how about that? guess what we're going to have to go do? That's what we need to do. We need to get this skystone to make skystone blocks. I know I have skystone somewhere. Oh, maybe not enough though. We'll see if this is enough. Normally I get a bunch. Now, each controller can handle several channels. Each side of the controller can handle up to 32 with dense cables, correct? And PDPs and all that good stuff. So for now, we're going to work with one controller, but we may need more in the future. So there's that. The ME drive. There's that. And we're probably going to need more than the one at some point as well. Dense energy controller takes 1 calculation press and 8 of the regular energy controllers. So quartz glass, don't know how much of that we actually have, but let's see if we have some. We have 1 there. Fluix dust, so we need Fluix. And I'm not sure which one would be best. Can I make dust out of this one? It doesn't show that I can. So since we're growing Fluix now, although I can double my output by mixing this with... Can I make Fluix dust out of the pure Fluix? That's something we should probably look at, huh? No, we can't. Alright, so I needed 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then those will make the dents. So there's that. We're also going to need the crafting terminals and all that good stuff, right? Right there. There's the fluid terminal, P2P tunnel. I don't know which one. I don't remember which one we're going to need. It's not like I do this all the time. So P2P tunnel. Where's the... Oh, that's why, because I'm just looking at that. So hold on. And then we're going to need, of course, the security terminal, which requires an ME chest, which requires an ME terminal. So let's put these in our system, which requires an annihilation and a formation core and an illuminated panel, or a dark or a bright illuminated panel, which is just an illuminated panel. Okay. But how do I get to that? Oh, that's not bad. So we start with the illuminated panel. There we've got 3 of those. We're going to probably need more of those. We need formation core. Those require Certus. Doesn't have to be Certus. Doesn't have to be that Certus. It could be this, right? Yes. We're going to need a couple of those. So let's put 2 in there for now. An annihilation core. So that could be nether quartz. Alright. And then that requires this to get the ME terminal. Alright, so there's our ME terminal. And we're going to want more than one, right? Because we're actually going to want one for this chest. Since we can make these, it doesn't matter. We can grow these, so I don't know why I'm worried about it. So there's an ME chest. We needed the ME chest to make the security terminal, and we also are going to need a 16K storage. So that's going to require 3 4s, and each of those requires 3 1s. So 1K so there's 9 of those to get us 3 of those to get us 1 of these to get us this. That's our security terminal, which should allow us to do this. Now, what are the uses for this? That's the wireless terminal. We can do fluid. We can do the crafting terminal, which is one of the things that I'm going to want, right? So we should go this route, but we're going to need a crafting terminal, or a crafting table. There we go, crafting terminal. Now, setting this all up. So we've got our energy acceptor down here. We can move this, and actually I want to move all of this. Because we're going to move from here to the other castle. You guys don't have to sit around and watch it, but it is something that I'm going to do. So that'll be our third move in this pack. But we'll still keep this as part of our home. Alright, so most of our stuff is going to be downstairs. You know what? I don't think I've been around this side of the castle. Huh. Okay, hello. Huh. Alright, so which side? I think right here will work. Oh, cool. I actually ate all by myself. That was one of the things that I was working on yesterday with these. I don't remember which one it was. Was it gathering? No. It was one of these that allowed us to eat right there. Makes eating a passive task, so we automatically eat now. That was one of the things that I was hoping for. Alright, so if we put this right here in the center, is going to be our where everything moves from and to, right? Okay, I don't know what came out of there, but we'll put one of these in there. So all of this might change, but you know, we've got plenty of room down here for all of the stuff that we could want to do. We've even got a, I don't know what size this works, but we've even got that down here. So what I want to do is we go up here and our energy acceptor needs to be here, and then our dense energy cell there. That means that I'm going to open this one up to put the flux point so that it gets to our energy acceptor. Where is our controller going to go? So that probably has to go down one, huh? So if we put that there, alright, so let me think about this. I want our controller to be between the energy acceptor and our system. So controller can be there, right? And then dense energy cell, because we always want our controller powered. Energy acceptor, flux point. Alright, so on top of this, our crystal growth accelerator can go because it connects to the system, right? So it can get powered by the energy acceptor. But at the same time, we're also going to want some other things connected over here. We're going to want 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do that. Alright, so now we put these here. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. So now we're going to have to figure out which one's which, aren't we? Good. This is the one that goes here. This is, we may have to move these. So let's see. Nope, calculation doesn't go there. Silicone goes there. Inscriber logic doesn't go there. Alright, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calculation, logic, engineering, silicone. Alright, so silicone's the one that I want at spot 4. This is the one that's going to get everything in the end. This one is the diamond, so this one goes next. This one's going to go here. Now I'm not positive which ones can we come in from the top and out from the top, in from the bottom only, so I may have to move these. This one makes the gold, so that's the one that I want next. And then this one is the Certus quartz. So there's those. Good. And then this I want to be able to power, or to be powered so that we can make what we need for those. Alright, so then there's this, and then to the bottom of that we're going to have to add either more. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do more. More controllers. Because we can we can branch off of these to get what we want, right? Right. So, like right here, if we put our first ME drive, that's one channel that this will be using. And then we can start filling our ME drive. And then our security terminal can go off of this side, and we should be able to place this here to be linked. Good. So now I should be able to open this up to show what's in our ME system, which there's nothing in our ME system yet because we still need to link everything that we have next door into our ME system. But now we've got this. This is that we're getting there. So our next step, let's go to options, controls, and let's look up. I don't know which one it is, but there's got to be something in here for, what do we have for? We have a lot of stuff free. numpad 5. Okay, so numpad 5 is going to be our baubles. Inventory, swap items in hand. Creative, I don't do creative mode. Advancements. I mean, I take a lot of the none. I take a lot of stuff out. See, all of this for our dank null. There we go. AE2 wireless terminals. Activate, deactivate magnet card for the nearest terminal. Open wireless crafting terminal. So, in order to open a wireless terminal, I'm going to want something that I can get to pretty quickly. I guess period. So that way, bam, that's all I've got to do is hit period to open that. I don't have to have, I can actually have it in my baubles menu, right? And get into our crafting grid. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to have to start working towards putting, first of all, making and that's our terminal. Good. Sort by number of items. View stored and craftable. Search box mode should be auto. Was it standard keep? Which one do I like? JEI synchronized keep. And I like the small one. I don't need the tall one. I don't know what can go in here, but there's our crafting terminal. We don't have anything in the system yet because we haven't made any of the drives that we need. So we need to still go back next door and make the drives. And I actually would like to make, I'm going to work this before I go next door. We are going to connect the two of these castles from here. Like, I think literally from here. My excavator. The being able to get other stuff from just working is kind of cool. So, I don't know where we're going to end up in the other castle, but we are going to get to the other castle. But we're going to need to work on making this a little better. So, I want to grab this. Don't need it. I got a stone pickaxe for... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to put lighting sources at 5 because it allows me to standardize what I'm doing. Alright, that's it for episode A. We're still working this. I'll be right back.